Here we have a 2017 on a 17 registration, Scania K360IB, Higer Touring 51 seat executive coach. So, before you get on to who has it now, who had it before is given away by the registration. So this was new to Carvers at Ellesmere Port. Now up in South Cumbria with Fussell's Travel Services. It's cold today. When it's cold it makes me talk funny. Fussell's Travel Services in Ulverston. And very, very straight she is too. Looking along the body lines, nothing really to give any cause for concern. No marks or dinks really. Power operated centre continental doors fitted. Alloy wheels are fitted. Gotta tell you, the more I see of these, the more I like them. And I like them because they're a jack of all trades. That's the main reason. Reverse cameras fitted. Then under the bonnet we've got a Euro 6 Scania engine. That's driven through Scania's OptiCruise automated gearbox. Yeah, they're sort of in the same ballpark as your Temsa Safari and your Volvo Evator. They're just B10M Plaxton Paramount. They'll go and do anything, from schools to European tours. They'll just crack on with it. Near side's the same, all looks nice and straight. Parallel opening lockers. The one thing that for me is a negative is the luggage space, and that's because whoever designed this decided to take up a third of the lockers with the toilet, and I really can't see how you need all that space for a toilet personally. So I think there's just a lot of wasted space there. Look, you're gonna have to think about it when you load it up. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? You know, I'm not saying it won't take the luggage, you just have to do it carefully. So, as we jump on board, this is where it sort of changes, because it's manufactured in 3 different places. I'm going to shut the centre door because it's sort of like too much lighting. So, 51 keel reclining seats with 3-point seat belts, leather piping and headrest inserts. These seats are also fitted with sideways movement. Seats are in good condition, to be honest, for their age. You know, there's nothing wrong with these, in fairness. There are USB connectors at every seat, sensibly fitted so you plug into them rather than on top of them. So, you know, we've just looked at an interlink, and for me, because you plug in the top of those USBs, they're easier to break. They're not. So that's a little plus. Trace to the seat backs. We've got a carpet to the centre aisle. As I said, these are just a get on with it bus. You know, a good all-rounder. We're wired for CCTV. We're also wired for DVD with 2 fixed monitors. We're fully air conditioned. We've got a centre sunken toilet unit, and then we've got this Frenzel Germanic type hot drinks facility with a little fridge in the top there. And I said Germanic because you're getting an MAN, you're getting an airplane, etc. They'll all have one of these. It's just, you know, anything that's built in Northern Europe is generally fitted with one of these, and that's where I come to. It gets around this vehicle, and that's why it's got keel seats. The interior is completed in Northern Europe. So we start off with a Scania chassis that comes out of Scandinavia. That gets shipped to China, where the vehicle's bodied externally. Then the empty shell goes up to Northern Europe and all the interior's done. It gets around this bus before it gets to the UK, let me tell you. But as far as parts and everything else are concerned, one-stop shop Scania. Okay, it really is, from after sales perspective, a complete Scania product. Okay, so that's why I describe it as a one-stop shop. And the reason we have Scanias at Fussell's is the main dealer backup locally is really good, and that is essential these days to running coaches, especially a small fleet where you maybe don't have your own facilities or limited facilities. You need good main dealer backup. The dash is very well laid out, very driver friendly, switches just at your fingertips. Dash is all in good order. We've got lane departure warning and automated emergency braking system. You can't see it, but there's a safe under the driver's seat. Mileage, quite low, not done 400,000 kilometres from new. So, not raced or rallied. Another fridge in the dashboard, so you have 2 fridges on this. Courier seat finishes it off, but as I said, for me, just falls into that budget, all-round vehicle. So, as I said, Temsa Safari, Volvo Evator, Scania Touring, it's all down to your preference, but they're all exactly the same. They do what they say on the tin, they do it on a budget, and you can do anything with them. So to recap, this is a 2017 on a 17 registration, Scania K360IB, Higer Touring 51 seat executive coach.